It's great to be here. I love fairs, and I did a show this past July. I got booked to do a show up in Caribou, Maine. You guys know what Caribou, Maine is? Yeah. Have you been to Caribou? Yeah. Really? There's nothing up there. Small town. Yeah. The zip code's E-I-E-I-O. Right? So I got up there, a little bigger than this. There was like 750 people at the show, and I drove about 6 hours to get there. And you know, you get this. Yeah, 750 people, folks. Okay, you guys aren't impressed at all. Okay, hold on. 750 people in a potato field because it was the Maine Potato Blossom Festival. Okay, you guys don't give it a shit. It wasn't even a potato yet. It was a blossom in a celebration. That's how crazy they are. You know what I'm saying? A little bigger than this. They have the spotlights. Here we have 4 spotlights. Up there, no spotlights. They had to improvise. They had 4 pickup trucks with the bar lights and everything. Some lady looked at me, she goes, "You talk funny." I goes, "I have tea." You laugh. She punched me in the mouth, so now I'm even. That's how they roll up there. So I asked the audience up there, I said, "What do you guys do for fun up here at the Potato Festival?" I've never been, and I'm not making this up. Some guy said, "Where you are?" And he looked at me, and he said, "We have a strip club for the whole 4-day weekend." Woo! Okay, I lost the whole crowd here. Keyword is weekend. In Maine, they passed a law back in 2009. For $75, you can get a permit for a strip club and put it any place you want within the state of Maine. How cool is that? Okay, you guys are cool over there. Guys, men, grow a sack. How cool. You guys don't know me, I don't know you, but back home where we live, we have something in common. We have a fire department, right? What's that fire department have? Ha-ha! A pole. How fast do you think the fire department would put your fire out if they knew they can come back to a strip club? So I asked the guy, "What's it like? Paint me a picture." I go, "Do you have any strippers?" He goes, "Yeah, we have one from New York City for the whole 4 days." Okay, again, that's disgusting, right? I don't want to go, but I was curious. And I asked the guy, I go, "What's the look? I'm stuck here 4 days." I go, "I want to check this place out." I go, "Do they use mud, oil, jello? What's it like?" And as the only witness, he looked at me and he goes, "Dude, look who you are." He goes, "We have a theme." He goes, "They use instant mashed potatoes." Yeah, now I want to check it out. So I asked the guy, "Where is it?" He's a local guy. Now, I don't know you guys where you live, but we all have them. We have the local people where we live, and I'll tell you where they all are. They all hang out in front of Dunkin' Donuts. Am I right? Yeah, right? And they're all wearing like a Who Farted t-shirt, drinking a Yoo-Hoo, and they know everything. And I asked the guy, "Where can I take you?" He goes, "Dude," he goes, "I'll take you there." He goes, "I just got my license back." You guys got it? Oh man, I lost you guys. Keyword is back. I go, "No, I get GPS. I get there myself." I go, "What's this place called?" Right? I had all 4 days. "What's it called?" And I'm not making this up. I'll mess you guys up. He looked right at me and he goes, "It's called the Shepherd's Pie." Thank you, you sick bastard. I love shepherd's pie. Yeah, that was a vagina reference. Yeah. So then I asked the audience up there, when's last call? And here we are, it's August, last call, I think it's about 1 o'clock. Boston, 2, right? New York City, 4. Up in Caribou, during Potato Festival, last call, folks, 5 p.m. Right? 5 p.m., 1 stripper. Not a good business trip for me. Yeah, so I asked the audience, where can I get an after-hours cocktail? Because here's the deal, folks. Every city, every town has that after-hours bar. You know you're going after this. I said, where can I get an after-hours cocktail? I'm not making this up. Some 80-year-old guy jumps up and he goes, "You gotta go to Canada." Okay, 8 people got that. That's not good. Folks, I have to go to another country for a cocktail. Are we on the same page now? Are you kidding me? I didn't realize how close to Canada I was. But he's 80 years old, right? Folks, old people know shit. They've been there, they've done that. They're like Yoda, they know everything. There are some old people here. I saw you in line limping in. You're here. Yeah, you know where you are. You know what? And what's so cool about Canada? He looked right at me and he goes, they're open until 2:30 a.m. Okay, I lost the whole crowd here. Pay attention. It's a late show, folks. Not that late. Open! You can't close the country, folks. There are no doors in America. Well, pretty soon there'll be a wall. But there are no doors in America. With a big sign that says, come back at 7, we're busy cleaning stuff up. But he's been there, he's done it. He told me something else I didn't know. He said in Canada, 1 Canadian beer is like 4 American beers. Do you guys know this?
Bullshit.
Yeah, well, hey, it's true. Trust me. I didn't believe it either. I saw it. I read the back of it. 4-1. Hold it. In this economy, that's a great deal. Right? You know what I call it? DUI on a budget. The guy's a genius. I go, what else is cool about Canada? And he told me something else I didn't know. He said in Canada, drinking age is 18 plus. Yeah, I didn't know that. I go, how do you know that? You're 80 years old. He goes, that's right. I'm not dead yet. Yeah, 80 years old. I go, I like you, Grandpa. Change your diaper up in Grandpa. So me and the other 2 comics, we took them on a 5-mile ride, heading towards Canada, a little tipsy, 2 o'clock in the morning, with New York plates. Yeah. Bad idea. Just saying, bad idea. Hauling ass on some back road. My buddy's one of these guys. He thinks the more he drinks, the smarter he gets. I don't know if you guys have friends like this. You know? If you don't, that means you might be that friend. And they say crazy things. My buddy goes, dude, it's all good. Think about it. He's wearing Caribou Maine heading to Canada. There's probably 1 cop in town. There's 4 of us in the car. The cop can't possibly catch us all. As he said that, he blew right to the Canadian border. We were laughing. The rest of you folks don't get this. You can't do that. And he made it through. And he drove through. And I'm not making this up, folks. Pay attention. He drove through, lost his driver's side mirror, driving through the border of Canada. I'll repeat that for the late people. Drove through the border, lost his driver's side mirror, driving through the border of Canada. That's a good field sobriety test. You should have that on Route 1 right out here. You know you're shit-faced when you crash into a country. And he made it through. I go, dude, you're crazy, you're drunk, you're nuts. He goes, shh, no, I have easy pass. Then running through it, I'm like, oh. He goes, holy shit, we just hit something. Did you hear that? And I go, yeah, I think we hit a possum or a fox. And he goes, oh no, I think we hit a small child. So, are you paying attention to my act right now? I know I talk really fast. I'm sorry. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in my act right now on the Canadian border. There are no kids playing kickball at a daycare center. Who I am. I got it! Oh, friggin' Americans. It's impossible. You look right at me and you go, dude, think about it. It can happen. I'm smart. Think about it. We're in Canada now. Time change? You guys are smart people, right? Yeah. Back there, not so much. But you guys are smart people. Folks, time travels this way, not this way. So, it's great to be here. I hit it. I don't have any kids. I just turned 49 years old, and no kids. Because I used to be, I didn't say this in my intro, I used to be a Ringling Brothers circus clown when I was in my 20s. So that's a little theme of my whole life. I love kids. I want kids. I want your kids. But they won't get in my car. So you're doing your job well. So my ex-wife and I, first of all, that's not even a kidnapping joke. The cow's only this big. So we tried to have kids, my ex-wife and I. Married 12 years. We tried different positions. We tried medications. Like we tried Viagra. Yeah. Guilty. Yeah. It's all good. $1 billion industry. You know? I'm 49 years old, Irish from Boston. I take a half a pill just so I look good in the pool. Yeah, you look so bad. Yeah, you look right out. I'm hung like a TikTok. I can have sex with a Cheerio and not break it. So, actually, we tried everything to have kids, and then we got divorced. And I'm thinking at 48, 49, when I got divorced, I'm thinking I can still father a child. You have to father a child at 68 years old. I can still father a child, but now my age, my technique's different. Now to have a kid or have a child, I gotta buy candy, I gotta buy a puppy, I gotta buy a van. Okay, that was a lie right there. If you feel uncomfortable and you have grandchildren or children, it's okay. They're safe. I'm registered. I can't leave the Prince House of Pizza till 11. My ex was talking about names for our children, and she said to me, if we were to have a child together and it was a boy, she would name it Alex. Now, folks, my name's Rob. So I asked her who Alex was. She goes, that's my first boyfriend's name. Yeah, I'm a loser. She had no problem. Then she asked me, well, if we had a daughter, what would you name her? I said, well, Jen. She goes, who's Jen? I go, that's her sister's name. So really quick, you guys, my mom's young. My mom's very young. My mom had me young. She had me when she was 15 years old. Yeah, she's my best friend. We grew up together. Mom, went to the same high school. It gets worse. Had the same pediatrician for 4 years. She's a cool mom. She's a young mom. And here's the deal. I'm from Beverly, but now I live in Nashua, New Hampshire. And I drive. My mom comes up there every year on Thanksgiving. And this year she's coming up. I thought she loved me. Then I realized my mom does not love me half as much as I thought she did. Because here's what she does. She goes up there to visit me in Nashua because she wants to go shopping on Black Friday in New Hampshire and save money on her shopping list off my tax credit. So I asked her, Mom, where do you want to go shopping? And she looked right at me. Let me get this. She looked right at me. And she goes, take me to that new store. I go, the new store? Where is the new store? I live in the Eldest, the mall in New Hampshire. Where's the new store? She goes, take me to Amazon Prime. I'm glad you guys got that. Last show you got that. I go, Mom, we have to surf this. She goes, stop being a wise ass, get me in the car and take me to the Prime. And Mom has OCD, and so she's living with it. And she'll go up there and she spent $875 on a vacuum cleaner that has a headlight. Yeah, you guys have these at home? No? I go, hey Mom, what's the headlight for? She goes, think about it, it costs extra, but think about it. If you lose power during a snowstorm, I can still see where I'm vacuuming. Get back in the kitchen and cook some ice cream. Then my mom comes back up on Christmas. My mom and I have a tradition, and some of you guys have kids, you get this, so we have a tradition. We make homemade gifts for each other. You never know what the homemade gift's gonna be. And this past Christmas, she made me a photo album that had pictures of me from the time I was a baby until I was 46 years old. Not a bad gift. I go to page 1, don't recognize anybody. She's tricky. Page 2, don't recognize anybody. Then on page 3, I see people with formalware, confetti, balloons, and a cake, and a candle, and I'm thinking to myself, this must be my first birthday. Yeah, then it dawned on me. Are we all friends? Yeah, pay attention, folks. I went to my mom's prom. Who can say that? Funny thing is, when I graduated high school, I couldn't find a date for my prom. Guess who I took? My mom. So my grandmother helped raise me. My grandmother, by the way, just turned 101 years old. Time out. Thank you, but don't clap. She can't hear you. She popped up behind that door. The windows are cracked. It's 54 degrees. She's good, trust me. I'm kidding. I didn't do that tonight. But I've done that with her. But her job when I was a kid growing up was writing the Boston Sunday Morning Funnies. How cool is that? That's her job, writing the funnies. I think that's where I get my sense of humor from my grandmother. And she raised me for my first 15 years, helping my mom out. So I used to go over her house. I used to watch her do her job. I knew if I behaved myself and listened to her, she would reward me and let me stay up late and watch The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson at 11:30, right? So I was like 6 years old watching the comedians. That's when I realized I wanted to be a comedian. She said, stay in school, work hard, and someday you can become a professional comedian, right? 38 years later, pizza place group 1. So she got sick. She got sick, my grandmother. She got sick when she was like 91 years old, and she moved to Nashua, New Hampshire. And that's when I made a decision to help her out for the rest of her life, okay? I mean, she's 91 years old, folks. We're all friends, right? 91, don't clap your head, bear with me. 91 years old, she's sick. I made a promise to take care of her for the rest of her life. How long can she possibly live? Folks, she's 101 years old. How long do I have to wait for my lake house? But she's cool, And here's what I do. So I go over there every day between 10 and 11, and then between 2 and 3 p.m. And I do what I gotta do, right? I help her out. She has her own place, I help her out. But I gotta leave. Now, how do you say goodbye to a loved one to come to an event like this? You know what I'm saying? You love your people, you love these older people, but they don't want you to leave. They love your company. See, you're all quiet, so you get this. So we go there. I don't know how to say, I need an exit strategy. How do I get out of this situation to my gig to make you guys all laugh? So this is what I do. I'm not making this up. Some of you guys are getting pissed. Some of you guys will get it. It's all true. I step on her oxygen hose. Let that simmer. Yes. And she looks at me. She says, honey, I'm exhausted, tired. I need my sleep. You need to go home. Right? Yes. I love her. She loves me. Ching. I'm in the room. But I feel guilty. So driving home, I called my mom up. I go, Mom, this is where I stood in Anna. She goes, no, you didn't. She's wide awake. I go, no, I tucked her in. She goes, no, she's wide awake. And she actually told me that she had to pretend she was tired because you wouldn't shut up. So the next 6 months, I visit Mariana. She looks at me and she goes, don't touch my hose, you bastard. I'll kill you. So under her bed, I found this styrofoam takeout container. That's all she has now, 101 years old. Nothing there, it's all gone, right? I go, Nina, what is that? I thought the nurse or the aide had left the dinner or the lunch. I'm not making this up, folks. I'm not making I open it up. Sir, I open it up, big bag of pot and 2 pipes. Folks, 101 years old. My Nana puffs the magic dragon. I go, Nana, who gave you that? She goes, your Uncle Danny gave this to me. He said it would help with my cancer pain. I go, does that work? And she goes, this shit's awesome. So before I get out of here, I gotta tell you, I have been single for like 2 years now. You're single? Okay, wow, just me and one guy here. Thank you, sir. Okay, wow, you creeped me out for a second. I feel like I'm at summer camp again. So I've been single for 2 years and had a hard time being single. I got divorced and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know how to meet women. I work 4 nights a week. I'm not a good dater, you know what I'm saying? It's hard when you work nights. So I realized when I got single, my friend told me I gotta buy myself a nice car. Women apparently love nice cars. So I got a Mercedes, spent $64,000 on a Mercedes, and yes, it didn't work. I have not met one woman. So I got rid of the car, got myself a Honda, went on Craigslist, where you find good stuff cheap. Oh yeah. Yes! Creepy, but yes! And I got myself a lake house in Lake Winnisquam. See how quiet you all got? I paid $48,000 for 2.5 acres on the lake. How cool is that? So my thought process when I meet a woman, I go, hey, you want to go to my lake house? And then you go, yes, I will. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm using for bait. I love you. But here's the problem. I drive up there to do the final inspection. I'm not making this up. The final inspection, do the walk around. Folks, pay attention. I have a trailer on a lake. Do you know how hard it is in 2019 when your opening line is to a woman, you want to go to my trailer on a lake? It doesn't work. No, it never works. Unless if I'm Lynn, they might go, I'll bring duct tape. Don't tell my family. So at closing, they gave me a gift at closing. They gave me a free refrigerator at closing. And it sounds kind of shitty, kind of like a crappy gift. But think about it for 1 second. Nickel-plated, makes ice, touchscreen TV on a refrigerator with a beer tub on the side. It's like a man trailer, right? So I got this thing. It's probably worth more than a house is, right? But here's the problem. Refrigerator door, folks, guys, won't stay shut. It's a broken refrigerator. How would you guys fix this? Duct tape. How much trash? Yes, duct tape. Bungee cord, something. I come to buddy up at the beginning of my act. Because he can fix anything. He's a genius. The more he drinks, the smarter he gets. For a case of Corona, he'll fix it. Goes out back to where my garage is, brings a bicycle pump to fix the refrigerator. Now, I'm from Boston, I'm from Maryland. I don't know how, I'm not from New Hampshire. I'm not making this up, folks. You guys some of you guys will get this. He starts pumping up one of the tires on my trailer. 3.5 inches later, refrigerator door. with a single family home. Right? You guys have nosy neighbors, right? My neighbors are so nosy, every time I'm looking at them, they're looking at me. But if I had a trailer as my primary residence, I'd jack that bastard up, boom, new neighbors, how you doing? I'm Robert. We're gonna be great, that's all my time. Thank you guys very much. Thank you, Rob.
How about a Rob Steen, everybody?